productive and efficient.
So as we conclude the first half, a fairly one-sided game, it's the Raptors delivering the blowout. We'll get right back to the action when we return.
Get ready for some RPM and amazing stuff from your pocket mind. That's right, Arena Entertainment.
Thanks for joining us, everybody. And so, fellas, what other types of lopsided contests does this remind you of?
May 19th is like me versus Kenny.
And now, how about those first 2 quarters of play? Just a dominating performance for the Toronto Raptors. Thanks for tuning in. Now it's time to head back over to Brian Anderson.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly in the second. Hey, you look at MP in this game, he's been everywhere.
You just love his patience offensively in the first half. Waited until he got the looks he wanted.
You know, as a coach, you can preach good shot selection, but it's up to the players to execute, and this guy is...
Hits yet again! Wow!
50 points for him yet again, and I feel privileged to watch him go to work this season.
Well, now he has pulled even for the second most 50-point games in a single season. What a year.
And he's done it 30 times. I mean, it's unreal. That was the mark that prime Wilt Chamberlain established all the way back in 1963.
Here's Toronto with the ball. Well, when you think about Cam Thomas, Doris, what's the first thing that comes to mind?
Well, it's the first...
And it's good! He hits another one!
And I think some of us saw this coming, but now it's happened. He set the new all-time rookie record for points scored in a season.
This was a record that almost seemed unattainable, unfathomable. But here we are, witnessing history in the making, and quite possibly the start of a career that's already showing the hallmark of a truly generational talent.
And you know, with all the hype leading up to MP getting drafted and joining the league, all the naysayers out there can now be silenced. MP has not only proven he's a quality talent, but an exceptional and elite level player. You have to compare his point production to not just MJ's rookie year, but Kareem's as well. And MP has now topped them all, including Wilt Chamberlain's mark of 2,707 points in his rookie season way back in 1960. I think we're witnessing the beginning of a legendary career, folks.
That one falls. Nice feed that time from Ingram. Ingram's got his 5th assist in this one.
Brilliant second-half start. 4 for 4 from the field. Can't ask for any better.
Boy, he may not be the biggest center in this league, but big-time athleticism on display.
From deep. Another one goes. Incredible. That's 62 points. 62.
Amazing. A remarkable performance from him so far.
Pass to Porter. Good ball movement here by Brooklyn.
Stay there.
Down low. Here's Thomas. Ooh, the lead pass was in the perfect spot to set up the layup. Thomas has got 16 points now.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. You know, that's why they continue to get attacked.
And here's MP from outside. And again, Toronto with a triple.
They've been pretty lax with their perimeter defense, giving up a lot of three-pointers.
Outside Porter. Thomas, left side. Sends it home from three-point land. Thomas has got 19 points.
His first 3 of the half. That gives him 9 total points from beyond the arc so far.
From deep, MP nails it from 3.
Their defense has to do a better job of smothering those shooters.
For Brooklyn, they've got 5 of 6 shots to fall so far in the third. To the middle. It's stolen by Ingram. And here's the fast break. From deep, MP. And again, 71 points and no end in sight.
He's in the zone. The defense looks helpless.
Pass to Toure. There's the triple. That one's off. 8 for 15 now in this one.
And they're +5 on the boards after that rebound.
And again for 3. Ooh, you can tell he's feeling it right now.
B.A., he's on fire.
Outside Porter. Sharp against Pirtle to halt the run. Pirtle grabs a miss. Here's Toronto with the ball. Well, when this one's done, they'll be off to Miami, taking on the Heat. It's the second game of 3 on the road.
Are you kidding me? How about the range from MP? Look out.
Sharp passes to Porter. And they come right back with their own three-pointer. Porter's got 6 in the quarter.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
Lets the 3 fly. Pirtle grabs a miss. Pirtle's got 4 rebounds now. Thomas against MP. Good! That's another bucket! Oh, and there's 80 points.
Oh, wow. Just wow. This guy is on another level.
Here's Thomas. Finds the bottom from 13 feet out. Thomas has got 21.
Boy, this guy has been absolutely outstanding this quarter. You love what he's doing out there right now.
MP, that one's good.
Here in the second half, they're really focused on stretching the floor.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end.
All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
And when you're the beneficiary of a pass that good, you better deliver, and he did just that.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today. MP scanning the floor. Knocks down the triple.
Yeah, just making the shot look easy. MP certainly has put some work into his shooting motion.
Brooklyn has gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. Outside Sharp. Just under 2.5 minutes gone by now in the final quarter. Stolen by MP. There's the 3. Good. He hits again. Oh, he's been absolutely ridiculous in this game.
BA, it feels like he can't miss.
To stop the run, and it's finished off by Thomas as he lays it in. Thomas has got 11 in the second half.
When Cam Thomas gets going, folks, he can get as hot as anyone in this league.
From deep, MP. Again! What an avalanche!
He just notched 92 points on that one.
Simply surreal. I'm not sure even he can believe what's going on. Here's Wilson. That 3's off the mark. Toronto has gotten 3 threes to fall out of 4 attempts here in the fourth. And here's MP from outside. The Nets have gotten 4 of 9 shots to go in during this fourth quarter. Here's Toure. Cash. Assisting on the play was Porter. Porter's got assist number 5 here tonight. 1:35 left in the fourth quarter. And here's MP from outside. Another one falls. Amazing.
And he's been dominant so far in this one.
Shouldering the offense. Really taking it to the opposition.
And what a complete performance we saw from them. A dominant win in every way for the Raptors.
And the disparity in the talent was obvious by the end. Sometimes you just don't have enough ammunition to compete.
Yeah, BA, just a total beatdown. And the next time these teams meet, I can't imagine it'll be any different.
And you look at their record after tonight, 30 wins on the year.
It's just a great matchup for them. And they're looking for the 4-game season sweep in their next meeting.
And what a huge performance it was for MP.
And I love his composure. He didn't try to do too much or force things, but he was ready to take advantage of every opening the defense gave him. Stepping up and nailing an important shot to put this away.
Yeah, playing with great energy and great effort. And as a coach, you'd love to see this from your team every single night. I'll tell you, that's one he typically will make. The defense gets away with one.
3-pointer. And yes, another basket.
This game has his name written all over it.
He has been phenomenal. An offensive onslaught. 8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Pass to Wilson. Here's Traoré. And here's Thomas from the arc. Rebounded by Murray Boyles.
Boy, felt like he let that possession get personal, trying to answer back with a three of his own there.
I know that he has the ability and confidence to sink that shot, but better luck next time, maybe.
And for most guys, I think you only want to take that shot if you've hit a few in a row. That is absolutely a heat check.
So it's the Raptors winning this.
Unbelievable effort by you tonight, MP. Disruptions, deflections, interceptions. You were wreaking havoc. Do you feel in the zone?
I felt ready. You know, we watched a ton of film on these guys between our coaches' prep work and my teammates' communication. It can look easy, but that's all hard work going on behind the scenes.
Well, it paid off tonight, MP. Well done.
Yeah, it was supposed to, so.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Brian, over to you.
Thanks, Jennifer. And that'll do it, folks. For Doris Burke, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill, and all of our crew, this is Brian Anderson thanking you for watching this 2K Sports presentation.
We therefore ask you to refrain from any disruptive behavior, such as fighting, throwing items, attempting to enter the court or interrupt the play, or using improper language or gesture. Spectators engaging in such behavior are subject to ejection and possible arrest. Please report any violations to these rules to the nearest usher, security, or arena staff member.
And fans, please be sure to attend Comeback Day. Attendees will receive a complimentary team comeback.
Thank you, fans. Don't forget to come out to our next home game when every fan in attendance gets their own e-gaming calendar. It's a fun way to show off your love for the league. A reminder, fans, we'll hope you'll come and join us for our trading card day. The first 10,000 fans through the arena will receive a trading card
Upsetting Miami, Florida, with game time only moments away. The Raptors taking on the Heat. Well, we still have lots of time left in the season, Coach, but we've seen some breakout performances, haven't we?
We certainly have. And that's one of my favorite things to track, Kevin. Which players improved in the offseason, which guys have taken their game to the next level.
Here are the five for the Raptors. In at the forwards, Ingram and Barnes. MP out there with Emmanuel quickly. And it's Pirtle in its center. And that one's good. MP.
That's a smart shot. I love seeing MP take the three in that situation.
Pirtle against Adebayo. Right block shot. And he can't bank that one in. The three from MP. And again, it's Toronto with a three.
And that's what Barnes brings to the table. Scotty is a point forward with a great feel for the game.
Again, the miss by the Heat.
Looking to answer the three from the other end. Maybe too eager there.
In his relatively young career, Scotty Barnes, GA, has played a number of positions.
Well, he's so versatile. He can be successful at a lot of different spots on the floor. A blue guy you can plug in just about anywhere.
And the shot is good.
Well, that's textbook pick and roll basketball. Adebayo just taking what the defense gives him.
MP looking around. And again, Toronto with the triple.
And that's another basket for them. They have really come out blazing here in the first.
To the middle, here's Adebayo. And Adebayo throws it down.
Yeah, Adebayo there throwing it down with a little attitude.
The three from MP. And the three ball is good. MP's got 15.
Yeah, great outside shooting, really fueling this run.
And now, Allie Laforce has something for us from the sideline.
Eric Spoelstra and I got a chance to catch up for a bit. As far as Brandon Ingram goes, Coach believes that space is the key. He told me, quote, if we can close the gap, there aren't as many tools that he can go to, especially if we have a second defender to throw an occasional arm out. Percentages drop quite a bit in those cases. Kevin, back to you.
We appreciate it, Allie. Thank you. Sinks the three-pointer.
Out of their last 5 makes, how about all 5 from long range?
Unloads from 13. And here's Hero. That's good on the assist by Mitchell.
Yeah, just a flick of a wrist. Tyler Hero with the scorer's mindset.
Took him no time at all on that one. MP's got 21.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
And Eric Spoelstra wants a timeout. He's ready to talk things through with them. They are coming into this having notched a win against the Knicks in their last game.
Yeah, they were able to maintain focus in a hostile environment, and that led to taking shots that made sense.
Well, and it's one thing to get the shots you want. It's another to make them. They've got good scorers on this team.
A different look for Miami. Jaime Jaquez comes in for Bam Adebayo. And it's Malik Beasley in for Davion Mitchell. Beasley outside. Hero against Barrett. And it's Beasley in the corner. Drains the three-pointer.
Nice pass by Hero. He is a highly skilled player.
Here's Barrett. And looking at his production, he averages a little more than 7 points a game. The three from MP. Beasley with the rebound. The Heat trail by 10. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
MP, no good. The Heat have gone 6 of 9, shooting well. Powell finds Beasley. And again, Miami with the triple.
Nice little run here to shrink that deficit, but can they get over the hump?
Well, with all the momentum they've built up, I don't see this run stopping anytime soon.
Their third three-pointer in a row.
Powell, the pass to Wiggins. Wants to get it to Beasley, and does.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board. And I don't mean style points. And the basket by MP.
Three-pointers are killing them at this point, and they haven't been able to respond at the other end.
8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Powell kicks to Beasley. Hero passes to Beasley. Trying to come right back with the three of his own, but it's no good. And the basket by MP.
Yeah, we're seeing some fireworks from them already.
Yeah, I mean, this is exactly how you want to start a game, with a big offensive push.
And so it's Toronto, ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a close. They've set the... And if you're just... Checked in for the Heat. Mitchell comes in for Smith. The Raptors making a switch here. We're now about 2 minutes into the second quarter. And that one is good by Beasley.
And that makes it 2 3-pointers in the quarter so far and 4 for the game.
And we've got our 2K insider, Shams Charania, on the line. Shams, what's the story?
Well, thanks. The Heat knew they needed to add more shot creation, and this summer, they went out and got just that, acquiring Norman Powell, coming off an all-star caliber season with the Clippers, and doing so without giving up much draft capital in return, or even a starter. That has to be considered a home run for the Heat.
A terrific addition. Shams Charania with the report. Hey, Shams, thanks. They've got Beasley. Bam Adebayo is out there with Jaime Jaquez. Then there's Norman Powell. And it's Mitchell in at the point. That's the group on the floor for Miami. And now let's send it over to our courtside reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks, Kevin. Well, a bit of youth movement for the Miami Heat. Their rising star guard, Tyler Hero, said, "We've got a bunch of young guys who can come in and put in the work, and that's what I'm all about." This is an organization that values that, and it's important that we all have the same vision as the young guys start to grow up. Kevin, back over to you.
Okay, Allie, thanks. Adebayo with a screen for Powell. Yeah, the step back, and that one goes long. And Barrett has got the ball here for Toronto. And you know what? We've run out of superlatives to describe this club. They've been untouchable. 31 straight wins. You hear me? 31. And sometimes it looks like they're not even breaking a sweat.
Well, I don't say this lightly. This group could very well be one of the best teams I've ever seen. To win this many games in a row is unthinkable. And if I'm in the locker room coaching this group, the one thing I'd be telling my guys is not to get distracted by the record. Stay focused on tonight, just as we have throughout the streak.
And that's back-to-back threes. The D just seems to be slacking off a little bit.
And so Eric Spoelstra will call a timeout. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out. And the Heat with some changes. Wiggins is checked in for Jaime Jaquez. And Hero subbed in for Malik Beasley. The Raptors making a switch here. 50 seconds left in the first half. Wiggins finds Powell. And that time, also a missed shot.
All the energy is on the other side right now, and every miss just makes it.
And yep, another basket.
It's incredible. This is what he does.
Another 50-point game for him. Now tied for second place all time.
Right there with Michael Jordan, who also made a habit of taking over offensively. Both guys are on a whole nother level.
Well, the defense just dared him to take that one. Poor execution on their part, but they got lucky.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
Absolutely. They're playing their game and executing at a real high level. Everything is working for them right now.
And so it's MP making things happen for the Raptors. An historic feat during the quarter, launching and making a phenomenal number of three-pointers like never seen before. Only in the NBA. We've got more in store for you right after this.
It's not just about taking a shot. It's about taking the right shot. They've made a lot of good decisions out there.
Sometimes. And moving things along, let's take a look at some contenders for this year's dunk contest.
Some impressive names on here. Shaq, any interest in lacing up your sneaks and finally competing in one of these?
I don't want to embarrass these young guys with my hops, Kenny. You know this 2-inch vertical, I have to save it. It's their time to shine.
Yeah, nice out, nice out.
And that'll do it for...
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it has been a runaway. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
Something has kicked him into gear tonight as he has done work on the offensive end.
Great to see him playing up to his full potential. This will do so much for his confidence.
And checking out the group for Darko Rajakovic to start the second half. The post pairing, Barnes playing alongside Pirtle. Emmanuel quickly out there with MP. And it's Ingram in at the three, the small forward. And Craig, the way the floor is spaced now, how much would you enjoy playing in this current environment?
I'm lacing up my kicks as you say that. It would have been a lot of fun. But not only do you have more room to operate, defenders practically, they can't touch you.
The defense is far too slow to close out on those three-point attempts.
Kicks it out to Wiggins. Mitchell wide open. They get it back. The shot by Adebayo, no good.
Excellent coverage defensively, making it hard.
Another bucket. Wow.
And it's hard to even fathom, but he's coming up on the all-time mark for 60-point game.
It's stunning, absolutely stunning what he's achieved. A one-man offensive powerhouse. The shot by Powell, no good.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
Well, they came out of the locker room with a purpose. 4 for 4 already in the half.
Mitchell looking it over. Adebayo kicks to Hero. That's in, coming off an assist from Adebayo. Hero's got 7 points in the game.
Well, there's the answer from Hero, one of the best from three-point range in the league.
To stand, multiple defensive selections for Bam Adebayo.
Well, look, Kevin, Bam Adebayo has 3 key things for a defender, all right? He is smart, he is tough, and he is very, very versatile. He can guard virtually everyone on the floor at a given time.
Nailed from three-point land. Wiggins has got 5 points now in the quarter. And here's MP for 3. And again, it's Toronto with a 3.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Mitchell passes to Hero. Three-pointers off the mark. Toronto, they've gone as spotless. 6 of 6 from the field since taking the court here in the second half. It's good from long range.
A well-executed pull-up is so tough to stop. MP already showing that he has that shot in his skill set.
Wiggins kicks to Powell. Over in the corner, Hero. Just 5 on the clock. From outside the arc. Rebound by the Raptors.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in cracking this huge lead.
The Raptors shooting their 4th and 5th shots at the foul line in the game.
First team foul.
First free throw is good. And with all the...
Substitution on the court.
Here's Mitchell. Mitchell is out there with Tyler Hero. Then it's Andrew Wiggins. Then it's Bam Adebayo. And it's Powell in at the 3. That's the group on the floor for Miami. Drills the three-pointer.
Yeah, and after not making any triples in the first half, that's his 2nd since the break.
And so, MV will bring it up for the Toronto Raptors. From deep, cracks in the tray.
A taste of how competitive MP can be. He wanted to go right back at him.
And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the 4th. Pass to Adebayo. Takes it from 10. He watches it go through the hoop for his 8th make. Now 8 for 14.
Yeah, he's in such a great rhythm right now. Makes sense to get him the ball any way you can.
Yeah, when you have a guy playing like he has been recently, he's got to be the first option on every possession.
Wiggins passes to Hero. Pulls it up. And it's Murray Boyles with the rebound. And here's MP for 3. And again, Toronto with the triple.
Now, this is what we want from MP. Night after night, an energetic performance on the offensive end.
Powell sends a screen for Hero. On the wing, Mitchell. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout. Big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for Toronto.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought, an all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that, and man, they just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
And so taking a look at their season record, this will be win number 31 on the year.
And this is a great way for them to kick off this season series. 2 more games ahead, and they've taken the mental advantage with this win tonight.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for MP.
Every time he shot it, it seemed like it was going to drop in. And if it didn't, everyone was surprised.
Right side hero. Pass to Powell. Now Adebayo. Shot to stop the run. That one wide left. Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. The 3 from MP. It's Adebayo with the rebound. 3-on-3. Here's Hero. Takes a 3. And it's Toronto with the rebound. MP from deep three-point land. Misses there. And so Toronto takes this one, but by a big margin. A resounding victory for them.
MP, a number of all-time NBA greats, made their mark right off the bat in year 1. But none have scored as many points in their rookie season as you have. What does that mean to you?
It means ticket prices are going up. No. But for real, I came into this season with a chip on my shoulder. Second round pick? Come on, man, that's disrespectful. So I was on a mission.
Mission accomplished.
Not really. This is just the beginning. I got a whole career of greatness ahead of me.
Indeed you do, MP. Congrats on this first feather in your cap.
Appreciate that.
Thank you. Kevin, over to you.
Great work as always, Jennifer. Thanks. And that'll do it, folks. And for all of us here at the table, Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony and our...
Yo, MP checking in before the final game of my rookie revenge tour. And as promised, your boy has been shining against the alleged cream of the crop from this year's draft class.
Do you think you've already proven you're one of the top rookies?
Oh, for sure. You know, I just hope no scouts lose their job over it, though. They got families to feed.
That's real kind of you.
Yeah.
It's real kind of you, MP.
Thank you. I'm a killer on the court, but I'm a nice guy off of it. That's the duality of MP.
MP!
The center position, 6'11", number 35, Marvin Bagley III. Starting at point guard, 6'4", number 7, Bob Carrington.
And coming into this game, Grant, is it fair to say this feels like it should be a blowout?
Well, on paper, that would be the assumption. But, B.A., this is why we play the games. Anything can happen, and any team can pull off an upset.
And you look at this rookie class. MP continues to scratch and claw, trying to cement his place as one of the best and brightest.
Well, so far, I'd say he has matched exactly what he set out to do. If MP isn't right at the top of his rookie class, he's got to be in a tie for the top contenders. His performance this year has been nothing short of remarkable.
So let's take a look at the starters for Toronto. They've got Emmanuel quickly. He's out there with MP. R.J. Barrett out there with Jakob Poeltl. And it's Murray Boyles in at the 4.
Oh, so competitive. MP with the response 3. This guy is all about winning.
Now here's Middleton. From deep, Johnson. It's rebounded by Barrett. Johnson against MP. And the Raptors, another 3.
Yeah, very accurate shot by MP. He must have been drilling these since a young age.
Pass to Middleton. Whitmore with it. Now guarded by Barrett. Here's Johnson. Fires the 3. And no good.
He created the opening, he got the angle. Unfortunately, that miss is just on him.
Well, Grant, this is the 3rd season under this front office for the Wizards.
And bringing experience from years working for the Oklahoma City Thunder, their commitment level to building the right way is rock solid.
Oh, the big finish by Bagley.
What a great pass. It was on time and on target.
Toronto has gone 4 for 4 so far from three-point land. Impressive. Knocks down the long J.
Wow, their opponent is doing a tremendous job spacing the floor.
Now here's Johnson. 15 in his last outing. 10 points separating these teams. MP outside. Oh, again, Toronto with a triple.
Wow, 5 consecutive threes. This defense looking very frustrated right now.
Pass to Johnson. Beyond the arc. Rebound Toronto. And it's now 32 games, approaching the 71-72 Lakers. A famed season indeed.
Well, their run to this point, incomprehensible. There's no question this will end up being one of the greatest all-time streaks we've ever seen. The only question that remains, what is a team going to do to end this streak?
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Thanks, guys. Well, MP in their last time out against Miami got the job done. He had an unbelievable amount of points and hit a bunch of threes. No surprises there. A reminder of the amazing things that he's capable of on any given night. It'll be hard to match that tonight, but he'll try. Guys?
Good stuff, Allie. Impressive ability to carry his team to victory, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., I was really impressed. They wouldn't have won the game if it wasn't for his attacking mindset and will to win.
Well, he really lit it up. Maybe we'll see a repeat performance tonight.
Well, we've got a developing story here. Standing by remotely, we go to our 2K insider, Shams Charania, for the details.
Hey, Brian. I've just got the story from Orlando on their trade with the Brooklyn Nets. They landed a 6'10" wing, Michael Porter Jr., someone they're hoping will provide a spark and some spacing to this offense. MPJ can really score at every level, guys, and he's one of the most consistent three-point shooters in the game today.
Good stuff there, Shams. Thanks for keeping us in the loop. Now here's MP. Had a career game his last time out, bucket after bucket. From outside the arc, connects again from distance.
He's been on the money from deep.
Definitely. Looking to shoot as much as possible. So timeout called here, the first for Washington. They're moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of the Hornets.
Yeah, we know that on the road, you're already a little out of your element. Then the misses from the line become contagious.
Well, it just kills your momentum. You earn the trip to the line, but at the same time, when you miss, you give your opponent life.
And it's a completely new group for Washington. Kispert, the pass to Johnson. For 3, George. He drops it from range.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. From deep, MP. Oh, again, Toronto with a triple.
And he is just piling up the numbers here. MP seems to improve every time we see him. Such an impressive talent.
Now here's Johnson. Right now averaging 5.5 a game. It's George on the wing. Back to Johnson. Puts up a three. And again, it's Washington with a three. With one on the clock. And there's Toronto with another bucket.
They've shown so much energy right from the start, particularly on the offensive end.
So far, a great game plan and great execution, but we still have a long way to go.
And so we welcome you back to second quarter action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. All right, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Raptors.
Well, in today's NBA, the three-point shot is so valuable. They realize this, and that's why they're continuing to drain as many.
Oh, connects again!
And no one can stop him. It's another 40-point game, and he's had a bunch of them.
And with tonight's performance, he's now tied for fourth on the single-season 40-point game list. Outside Johnson, pass to George, takes the three, the rebound by Shed.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
They grab their own miss. From deep, MP, pure from three-point range. MP's got 6 in the quarter.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
Pass to George. Kispert outside, down to 5 on the shot clock. From deep, Johnson can't get a second shot to fall, now 1 of 2. Here's Shed. From deep, MP. Oh, again, Toronto with a triple.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
Now Johnson. To the paint. Can they get it? And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
That's a great look. His teammate was on the move, but he put it right where it needed to be.
And Washington will go for a different look here. Bagley's checked in for Champagny. Whitmore comes in for Kispert. Johnson, he's checked in for Koulibaly. And it's Carrington in. And another one!
His elite offensive play has made its mark here once again.
Now second overall in career 50-point games. Fire up that GOAT conversation.
Certainly, Michael Jordan, the guy he's just passed, is dead center in that ongoing conversation around who is the best ever.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot. The Wizards are letting their young guys learn on the fly. Guard Buck Carrington said, the whole organization communicates to us often. We drafted you guys for a reason, they say. Don't be scared to make a mistake. Play your game, use the things that got you here, and see if it sticks. Back to you.
Learning on the job. All right, Allie, thanks a lot. All right, Tim, back in 1996, you led the league in three-point percentage. You shot 52% on 3 attempts per game. Talk about the hot hand.
Well, B.A., it shows you how much the game has changed. I had the green light, but it was a different shade of green. I still only took 3 per game. Now you have multiple guys every night that will take 3 in the first quarter.
That green light's now neon green for many.
No doubt.
Hits the trifecta.
12 straight points off threes. This defense is not extending very well.
The Wizards have gotten 5 of 7 shots to go in the second. Here's Whitmore outside. And again, it's Washington with a 3.
And they seem to have found a nice groove here in the second period.
And here's MP from outside. Oh, another one falls. That's 62 points. 62.
Amazing. A remarkable performance from him so far.
Inside. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
Oh, Trey Johnson, the rookie showing out.
Thanks to AT&T for that fantastic look from their connected cam. From deep, MP. And got it! Another basket! Oh, he's been absolutely ridiculous in this game.
The BA, it feels like he can't miss.
George outside. The 3 is up. And Johnson gets it to go on the assist by George. Johnson's got 12.
After the 3 on the other end, Young Mr. Johnson answering with one of his own.
Another bucket! Wow! Oh, he's been absolutely ridiculous in this game.
NBA, it feels like he can't.
Whoa! Oh, my goodness!
Come on now, guys. That's flat out insane.
Hey, when's the last time you saw a jam like that? 3-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. MP shot is good.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
And the foul called on MP. That's his first foul of the game.
First personal foul. First team foul. Substitution on the court.
Here's Johnson. He's got 14. Outside Carrington. The 3-ball. That one no good. And so it's MP making things happen for Toronto. Oh, what a quarter. He was absolutely on fire offensively. All right, we'll get back to the action after this break.
Welcome, everybody. We'll get things going with a look at who... Well, before we move on to the next part of the show, hey, Jet, you get enough sleep last night?
Why are you asking?
And next, let's talk about our game. MP has been stellar so far.
You gotta love what MP is.
Thanks for tuning in. Now it's time to head back over to...
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Hey, you look at MP in this game, he's been everywhere.
He has come out energized, and as a result, he's been crushing it offensively.
So bonus offense, they're not used to getting this level of production from him, but they will certainly take it.
So for the Raptors right now, we've got Jakob Poeltl. Emmanuel Quickly is out there with MP. Then it's R.J. Barrett, and it's Murray Boyles in at the 4. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a three-point play. And that sends Chris Middleton to the free throw line. That's on Jakob Poeltl. And he's got his first opportunity at the line here tonight. A huge part of the Milwaukee Bucks 2021 championship run. Chris Middleton.
Yeah, he averaged 24 points a game during those playoffs, BA, and his injury the following year was a big reason the Bucks didn't repeat. Middleton, at his all-star peak, was something special.
From deep, MP gets the 3 to fall.
Back-to-back threes, making their defense work on the perimeter a bit.
The Wizards shooting a terrific 58% from the floor. Bagley up top. Pass to Whitmore. Middleton, left side. MP looking around. And again, Toronto with a triple.
Just incredible. I mean, he's really making it rain out there, knocking them down one after another.
This defense is trying to stay connected to him, but he is on a mission.
It's Johnson with a drive. Oh, that bucket gives him his 7th field goal in 12 tries.
They just can't give Johnson a lane to the hoop. Trey will take it.
MP outside. Yet another bucket. Oh, and there's 80 points.
Oh, wow. Just wow. This guy is on another level.
Carrington with it, now quickly defending. Now here's Johnson. Defense is right there. And that one's good. Middleton's got 5 points now this quarter.
And their offensive game plan is clear. Get it inside and go to work.
And here's MP from outside. And the Raptors, another 3.
Lackluster defense, showing no desire to chase shooters off that line.
Back to Carrington. Johnson for 3. Counted from distance. Johnson's got 19 points.
They're on fire to start this quarter, and with each basket, their confidence grows.
MP no good. Washington has gone 7 for 17 from three-point range so far in this matchup. He buries it from three.
He's trying to will this team back into it, doing all he can offensively.
Jacks up a three. The rebound by the Wizards.
It's hard not to want payback when you give up a three at the other end, but it can force you to rush things.
Washington moving the ball around. It's Johnson with a drive. It falls, and now he's 10 of 15 shooting. Nice work.
Well, he is doing everything he can offensively in this quarter, but unfortunately, it's a team game, and he can't win this alone.
From deep, MP sinks it from distance.
MP has an innate ability to just pull up and knock him down. Very impressive for a developing player.
The BA, when he gets the rim in his sights, it's tough to stop.
So aggressive and a determined finisher. Nice. From behind the arc. Oh, again, Toronto with a triple.
Hard to win games when you allow clean looks from the perimeter.
Outside Johnson. Outside Whitmore. Three-pointer is up. Middleton nails it from beyond the arc. Middleton's got 8 points in the quarter.
These teams are finding the range, showing a lot of confidence.
Yeah, he was so ready to answer that. These teams are just battling.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
They have found a weakness in the defense, and it's on their ability to defend the three-point line.
On the wing, MP. Let's go with a three. Gets the three ball to go.
Quick decision-making by MP. I love how confident he looked taking that shot.
3 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Johnson passes to Bagley. Good setup. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
From deep, MP. Oh, again, Toronto with a triple.
They're just making the shot look easy. MP certainly has put some work into his shooting motion.
Johnson with a bucket.
We see this every night. He has the skill and versatility to keep a defense guessing. Here in the third, he's really started to heat up from the perimeter.
And so it's Toronto, and they're up an insane amount going into the break. It hasn't taken them too many shots to get their points. They're winning with efficiency. And more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way right after this. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm Assist of the Game.
Talk about painting a magnificent picture with that dime. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
Well, the vision, the placement of the pass, and then the timing. You just can't do it any better.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. We've got George, Bilal Coulibaly out there with Johnson. Then it's Kispert, and it's Champagnie at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the 5 on the floor for the Wizards. And when we talk about NBA wings, Legs, what are the most important skills in your mind?
Well, everybody's going to talk about score.
Good! Another from three.
Another three for him. I'm not sure I've seen a better three-point shooting night.
Well, he's just pouring it on, and he's tied for the 5th most triples ever in a single game. The shot by Johnson, no good. Toronto has gone 2 of 2 from outside so far in the fourth. From deep, MP. And good! There's another!
Unreal. He's got the 4th most points ever in an NBA game. This man is on another planet.
I mean, what can you say? One of the all-time great individual performances in league history. Kispert outside. Shot clock at 6. Champagnie. And the layup is good off the glass. Champagnie's got his first bucket in this one.
Well, you want those shots anytime you can get them high.
And again for 3.
He is unstoppable. Completely dialed in from distance.
What an historic night shooting the ball. He now stands by himself for 3rd place in most threes in a game.
Well, the defense did just enough to force that miss because he is a good finisher.
Three-pointer. Hits yet again. Wow.
Well, folks, he's now bested his own single-game record for points in a game with this simply incredible offensive explosion we watched unfold. Congrats to him for now holding down 2 of the top 3 spots all time.
And we get paid to sit here and watch this excellence? What a special experience indeed. The emotion, the effort, the intensity throughout this game has been remarkable. Connects again from distance.
And he's topped his own personal best, a new second-place mark for most single-game triples. He is never shy when it comes time to launch.
Not at all. Casting away and making a little history in the process. What a privilege to be here to witness this. He's as good as it gets from long distance. The Raptors have gotten all 6 shots to fall in the 4th quarter. And yes, another basket!
What a moment. It's one for the history books. Again, he has set the record for the most points ever in a single game.
Unparalleled scoring capability. We've seen it time and time again. There's really nothing he can't do on a basketball court when he sets his mind to it. Here's what Washington's going with right now. Bagley's checked in for Champagny. Middleton comes in for George. Whitmore's checked in for Kispert. And it's Carrington in for Koulibaly. Back to Johnson. Here's Carrington. Here's Bagley. Oh, the big finish by Bagley.
And this is something he does all too well. Great position for the putback there.
And I like how he doesn't think, good! Another from 3.
Oh, hot as a tea kettle. He is just firing away. And he has set a new record for the most triples ever in an NBA game.
Breaking his own record. We knew his reputation and the kind of shooting display he can put on. He's taken it to another level, though.
It's safe to say they have dominated this game. The game wasn't even as close as the score says in a great win for the Raptors.
Pretty clear who the better team was today. They dominated in just about every phase of this game, Grant.
B.A., it's almost hard to think what didn't go well for them. Their plan, their execution, everything was absolutely on point.
And this will give them win number 32 on the year so far.
And with just 1 game left to play between them, they've captured the first 2 meetings of the year.
And as it was happening, as it was building, you knew this was a monster game for MP.
Well, offensively, he was about as locked in as you can be, and his team continued to find him.
Pass to Johnson. Rebound, Toronto. MP with it. Carrington picks him up. Oh, wasted no time on that one.
Finishing the game strong. This is how you shut the door on any hopes of a comeback.
Yeah, any thought of losing this game has been put to bed.
5-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Johnson with a bucket.
It's clear there's a lot of pride on the line in this one.
And the responses often come from the three-point line. That's just today's game.
And they came in here with some attitude, and it brought out their best play.
Winning away from home takes nerve and great discipline. Kudos to them.
So, no problem for Toronto as they get the win. This one wasn't even close. The hometown crowd was waiting for a miracle that...
Let's go right MP, over here. Over here.
MP, please.
Melinda.
You have been playing extraordinarily well in the first half of the season, especially in the games you've highlighted on your social media channels against other top rookies. Are you a contender for Rookie of the Year?
Look, I'm not gonna hold y'all. I believe I'm the front runner, but I can't get complacent or else I'll fall off.
Well, how do you prevent yourself from getting complacent?
You really want to know?
Yeah.
I've got a list on my wall of everyone drafted ahead of me, and I look at it every morning to remind myself how to work hard and prove that I'm better than each and every one of them. And no cap, it's working so far.
Wow. Okay, thank you.
MP right here. It is. No cap, MP.